We're going to try our very first game of Shards and Infinity. I know a lot of people say that this is just a Hero Realms clone, but we like Hero Realms, and so this, I don't know, gives enough variety, and it's a $20 game. It's nothing too expensive or pricey, so I thought we'd give it a try. We haven't had anything new for a while since Harry Potter and Dice Throne from Christmas time. So I thought we'd try something new just for $20 since my Dice Throne and, what was the other one? Ashes is not coming in for a while. Needed something kind of new. 4, 5. So we'll go ahead. This is our very first game. I've already explained to Danny how to play, which again, didn't take a whole lot because we knew the Hero Realm system, so, and the general deck building system, so we're both pretty familiar with that. So I'll let you go ahead and go first then. So we have really no idea what the strategy we're going to do here is yet. This is our very first game. So the only difference is the mercenaries, again, when we buy those, they can come directly into our play area. We use them and then they go underneath the draw deck. And then if we have shields in our hand, we can reveal a shield to prevent damage. Those are the two big differences between this and Hero Realms, it looks like.
I got...
Wow, some of that text is pretty small to see.
Not really.
Well, if it is for my old man eyes. So a lot, it looks like the purples are the attackers, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 3 crystals. And then 2 with the shard reactor. Got 5 with that.
Okay.
This is the price.
That's the price of them, yeah.
Said we needed experience.
Well, gaining experience does let some of the cards be more powerful, yes. So some people said that I've seen go straight for experience cards and try and get their character to level 10 as fast, or level 30 as fast as they can. Others just try and go, I mean, you can go straight just attacks. Yeah, we really don't know any strategies right now other than just buy what we have.
I could buy 2 things. Got 5.
Well, ironically, almost all of these, we got four of them are mercenaries. So basically, these 2 are the same. They would just, you'd pay 2, they'd come in front of you, you'd gain 5, and then at the end, we'd put them underneath the draw deck.
Yeah.
Or go straight for the experienced guy.
He's also a mercenary.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is.
I think get the assassin.
Okay, so this is immediately replaced, so you always have a choice of buying what just barely comes out. So a 2 shield, which would prevent damage on future turns if it's in your hand. And then it looks like he gives you an ability, return a champion from your discard pile to your hand. So that's pretty good.
I got enough, so I guess I'll get that too.
Okay. All right, did you spend it all? Because if you have 1 left over, then you can always gain an experience.
Yeah.
Did you use it all?
Yeah.
Okay, so the mercenary comes out automatically. It's 5 damage.
5 plus 2 with my Infinity shard.
Okay, so here's the thing here. Okay, so if you had bought this guy first. Oh, no, not... Oh, you had the Infinity shard. I thought you had the shard reactor. Or did you have both? Okay, okay. Because here's the thing is if you play a card and you gain this first before you play this, then you can get that immediately. The experience. So you want to kind of plan your turn. I thought that's, no, but that was something else that you were doing. Okay, so it's 5 plus the Infinity shard.
Yeah.
Gave you 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So down to 43. And then you do your normal, the mercenary goes underneath the deck. Okay. All right, so I have the shard reactor for 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 6. All right, so So these mercenaries are hard because you never really combo off or it's harder to combo off those. Because these seem great. I could buy 4 and 6, but they're only going to be a one-time use for me.
Yeah.
Because they're mercenaries. Huh, that's okay. That's interesting. So yeah, I don't know I don't know if it's good to have all mercenaries out or not. Because you're spending money to do their ability, but you're not gaining anything from there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try. I'll spend 2. I'll just move off to the side so I remember. So this is a Homodious ally. This will give me 1 crystal and draw a card. So I'll put that in my discard. Refill. Okay, another 2. Gain 4 health immediately. Well, so what I can do, so I have 4 left. So in this one, if I played this, I won't be able to because they're 5, but this one says, so this one says if I played another undergrowth ally. So if I bought this one, technically I'd played it. Then if I could afford this one, I would get that ability. Okay, unfortunately I can't afford that. What does this one say underneath it?
Return a mercenary from your discard pile to your hand.
Okay, so I could like double heal.
Yeah.
I could play that guy. Does it say from your... Well, that's weird. Mercenaries don't go to your discard pile.
Oh, yeah.
So how does that work? Yeah, it does say return a mercenary from your discard pile to your hand. Because from what I understand, this is like the play area right now.
Yeah.
I got my discard pile. So how do you get a mercenary in your discard pile? I'm sure the internet's probably screaming right now. Huh. Because from what the rules say, immediately put it in the play zone. At the end of each turn, all fast played mercenaries. Maybe not all of them are fast played. But I thought that was... Okay, so in addition to having the option to recruit a mercenary, just like other allies, you may fast play. Okay, so you can buy them and put them in your discard.
Oh.
That's... I just kind of read through it pretty fast because I thought that was what their ability does. So you can, in addition to having the option to, but if you fast play them, you don't keep them.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so that makes a big difference. So, well, I don't want this guy then. Okay, so we'll take so that would go back on top of the draw deck. Okay, so if I do this, I'm gonna buy this guy. But I'm gonna recruit him. Put him out. Okay, so that cost me 2. I have 4 left, so I'm gonna buy this guy for a future combo. Okay. Exhaust, so there's a champion, okay. All right. So all I had was money that turn. Okay. All right, that makes a little bit more sense. So you can recruit the mercenary, or if you need, like I guess if you had the killing, if one of those guys, if you are only 5 away from health,
yeah,
I might as well just fast play him and kill you. Okay, all right. So I didn't do any damage to you in that turn.
Okay. I got...
Okay, why don't you put your discard down here and put your play, so...
Yeah. So I got 4 crystals there. Within 3.
But again, if you have 1 extra,
yeah,
that's, it's nice if you always, because I always hated having 1 money left over in most of these games.
I think I'll get this guy.
I don't know, there is a 1.
And then I got 1 attack.
Okay.
Then I'll use it actually for...
Experience, okay. All right, so then you do your normal shuffle up and draw your 5 from there. All right, 1, 2, 3. So 3 money. So I bought some of these purple dudes, which are underground. Or no, Wraiths. I bought the Wraith faction. Nobody else is from Wraith. Okay. So I got those 3. I think what I'm going to do, there's no other race ability or cards out. So I'm going to spend something for 2 and then get myself an experience. So I'm going to go back to this guy. So I'm going to buy him. Then I'm going to spend my last one. I will take an experience. And then I have my blaster for 1 and my infinity shard for 2. So a total of 3. Now, I don't think we bought anybody with shields, but again, if you have shields in your hand, then you can block those.
So the thing I'm kind of confused about is, if you have experience, what would the other abilities work on that?
You always gain the top one.
Yeah.
So you would gain, I'm going to show on camera, so you'd gain this one, which is 2 shards. And then if you had 5, you'd gain 3. I think you skip.
Oh.
But you always get this one. You always get that one.
So if you had enough, you would just get those instead. Yeah.
Well, you always get, I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure you get this, and then I don't think you get all of the levels. Obviously, this only has 1 level. I'm pretty sure you get this because these are 2 different. This is money, or no, that's an experience, and that's health. So I know you'll get, pretty sure you get both of those.
Okay.
Okay, some cards have the mastery threshold. That's what this is called. When playing a card with a mastery threshold bonus, you're granted the bonus ability when you play the card. If you have at least the amount of the experience list in the card, you do not need to spend it. I knew that. So it says if you play the Infinity Shard while you have 10 mastery, you gain 3 instead of 2. Oh, so if you have 20, so what does the Infinity Shard start with? Just 2?
Yeah.
And then what does it say underneath that? 10 experience, gain 3 instead?
Yeah.
Okay, so that says instead. So that one swaps out, it looks like.
Yeah.
This one, I would say you get both.
Since they're both different things.
Yeah. Because when it says instead. So on the Infinity Shard, it says instead. So if you're going to gain experience and you have a card, like if you had 9, you could play that. You would gain that 10th experience, and then you could do that.
Yeah.
So you don't want to play this like afterwards. Or if you had another card that had 10 on it, you'd want to play this first. So if you gain that mastery during your turn, you can use that. Check only for mastery at the time they are played or exhausted. Gained later. So if you had already played this and you were at 9, so if you were 8 and played this and got up to 9, and then played this card and then gained 1 later, that would not.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you just have to read the card.
Okay. I got 3 crystals.
And again, from what I think it's just you can go in any order too. You can attack. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, there's really no turn order, so you could attack and do stuff first.
Lots of underground allies.
Yeah.
I already got a Wraith, so there's
Well,
that out.
the only time that really applies is if you've got the Unity.
Yeah. I got 3. I think I'll get this guy.
Okay. Cash Warden. Basically almost the same as that, just a different. Gain 1 experience and then draw a card.
And then I got 2, 5, 6.
Wow. Okay, no shields.
No.
No, for me. I have no
Oh.
shields. I don't. 42, so I'm going to go down to 36.
And I can return a mercenary from my discard pile. So I guess.
You don't have a discard pile?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I guess I. Yeah.
you don't yet.
I haven't put them in yet. Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't have one yet, so you're on your turn too. You don't have a discard pile yet.
Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. All right. So for me, okay, so yeah, like this Aether Breaker, it says gain 4, but if I master it, gain 8 instead. So that you would swap that out.
Yeah.
And I think as long as it's not going to say instead, you can go ahead and do everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right. Yeah, usually we do buy first. So 1, 2, 3, and then shard reactors 4, 5. And then it'll be 4 attacks. So you can don't think so. Well, I guess it could change if I buy a mercenary if I decide. So what did I say? 4, 5. Let's buy this guy for 3. I'm going to fast play him, so I'm going to put him out. I'm going to gain 2 experience immediately. Go up to 3 experience. So that was 3. I'm left with 2. Ooh. So here's a Dominion if you have one of everything faction.
Oh.
Well, yeah, if you have a played and or reveal, a Modius, Undergrowth, and a Wraith, so you have one of everything. All right, so I've got 2 left. So this guy's gonna go away. 2. Am I gonna try the experience route? I'll recruit this one. Sure, let's try the experience route. Okay, so that used up everything, and then this Aether Breaker gave me 4 attack. So put this shard. I fast played that shard lady person. Okay. 30's quite hard though. That's a lot of experience to get to, doing 1 or 2 at a time.
I mean, and it seems really easy to get lots of attack.
Yeah.
And if you have a lot of mercenaries, you could just, most of them are really powerful, like 5.
Yeah, you could whittle somebody down faster than they. Yeah, so I'm wondering if there's like ways to boost your. I mean, obviously that one's 2 experience if you have one of everything.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. We'll see. I never expected this to be a deep strategy. Just again.
Oh gosh. Got 4. So I think I'll get this for 1.
Okay. Oh, there's another shard extractor.
Banish cards?
Yeah, just like any other game. Get rid of it for good.
Sure.
You got 3 left?
Yeah, or no.
Now you got
2.
1 left?
2.
Well, you only had 4.
Oh, 4, yeah.
So you've spent 3. You got 1 left.
And I'll just
Do your ability?
Yeah.
Okay. That's just so this focus is supposed to turn that just to say you did it once.
Yeah.
All right. So any damage?
2.
2.
I don't have any champions. So.
Okay, 34.
Oh, it actually stays out.
Okay. Nope, that's just an ally.
Oh. Oh, yeah, it's just because he has a shield.
His shield. So if you have that in your hand and I attacked you, didn't I attack you last turn?
Well.
So if you have that in your hand, you would just reveal it and say block 2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't remember.
I don't either.
Yeah, the champions just have health. They don't have shields like Hero Realms did. All right. So let's gain 1 and draw a card. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 crystals with that guy. All right, I'm going to fast play this one for 2 more experience. These dials are kind of cool to come with the game, but again, they're very picky. We're going to use our phones. There's not an app, but there's a website that has these, but my phone is recording right now. I didn't realize. Okay, so I fast played that for 2 experience. And then we'll replace that. So I have 1 left. 1, 2, 3. That guy gave me 4. That fast mercenary. So I'm going to do my ability for 1 more. So up to 6 experience. And then my Infinity Shard and Blaster will do 3. Did you have a shield?
No.
Probably the one you just already got rid of. Okay.
Just 3?
Yeah, just 3 damage. So we'll see if maybe going the experience route for me is going to pay off. Looks like you're going the damage route. We'll see.
Yeah.
So this one's probably going to take us a lot longer than it normally would because this is our very first time playing.
I got 2 crystals. So I think if you don't kill me, I think I'll fast play that for 4 health.
Okay. So we'll just put it over here to remind us. Okay, we'll replace. So you had 3 or just 2?
Just 2.
Okay. So you have no more money.
No.
Well, unless you get a card. Oh. I don't think they expect you to get through all of that either. I was gonna say you could. By the end of the game, you're drawing all mercenaries.
Yeah.
But that makes sense now that you can recruit them. I was thinking that they would all be fast. I thought they all had to be fast played, but they don't.
I got 2, 5, and 7 damage. Don't have any other undergrowth allies.
Well, this one's considered undergrowth. You played.
No, I didn't know if that counted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it technically goes in your play areas immediately, so it's counted as playing from your hand. So that you do get the unity bonus.
I got 2 or 8 and 10 damage.
Wow. 24. Yeah, I may not survive to get to the full.
Seems pretty easy to just keep
Yeah.
going fast.
Okay, so this will go away. All right. Yeah, I've only done 6 to you. That's gonna change. Okay, 1 crystal, 2, and then the shard reactors 3 and 4. Can I get to 10 experience before? I wonder if getting like to level 10 is just a good kind of starting point. Yeah, because a lot of these go off at 10. Well, oh, I've got 5, so I gained 3. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so I got 5. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to recruit this one because I like its.
Yeah.
I'm going to be at 10 soon, so I'll be able to gain some health. So I'm going to recruit that one. Ooh, there's a champion. See if 3 or more Harmonious champions in play, draw 2 cards. Okay, I have no champion. There are those, and there's only 1 there. That seems pretty hard to get. Okay, and then I'm going to, so that was 3. Would I have 5?
Yeah.
I'm just 1 short. I was going to fast play that one for another experience. 5, so I spent, we'll count this one as my 3, so I got 2 left. Let's go ahead and spend 1 for my ability. Okay, that's not bad. I'll buy that one for the last one. That ally. Okay, refresh. Ooh, there's a 5. Scion of Nothingness. Okay, I've got the Nil Assassin, that's 5. Then I almost made it, I was trying to get to 10. So I have 7 against 7 damage. Do you have your shield?
No.
Okay, so 7.
Okay.
Phew, that's a crappy hand.
3, 4, 5 crystals. What is an echo? Oh.
What is
Each
that?
in a disc for each wraith in your discard.
Hmm.
I have. I think I only have like 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey, but it is. Well, it's a. Yeah, it is only a 3 attack for 5, but I guess that extra ability.
Yeah. I'll get it.
Okay.
I'm not really going for experience.
All right. Here's a shield card, a Thorn Zealot. Straight up draw a card. Unify if you have just destroy an enemy champion if you have played another Undergrowth. Well, that's pretty good.
And then 3 damage.
Okay, down to 21. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a crappy hand. So 4. I'm afraid I'm gonna die before I even get anywhere. I understand why though, that Infinity Shard. I mean, if you can get to level 30 and obviously win the game, that's a pretty. It's worth. I mean, you deserve it if you get that far.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking that one's not mercenaries. It's not.
No.
Okay. God, I want some blockage. Would help. It's just card draw. Okay, so I'll spend 3. Get that one. I'll go 1 for this and deal 1 to you. 4. Yeah, that could be powerful. We haven't really been buying champions. Maybe we should. Well,
We haven't really seen.
well, to me, these champions don't. Well, these are both champions.
Oh.
To me, the champions don't seem as good as they are in hero realms because they don't block for you.
Yeah.
3, 4. But I guess they just give you a guaranteed bonus every turn.
Yeah.
For example, this one says if you have one out and you haven't destroyed it, then I guess I get a bonus there. 4, 5. Okay. What you gonna do?
I got 2 crystals.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, 3 or more. Draw 2.
Yeah. I think I only have 1.
Well, and they have to be Homodious champions.
Yeah.
Well, this one's good. Numeri, if you exhaust, gain a money or crystal, put the next one you buy this turn directly into play. It's.
I only have 2. I want this guy, but he's expensive.
Yeah. 4 attack, that's pretty good.
I think I'll just get this guy.
Okay.
I gain 3 health. That guy.
Does that work on that side? Or just,
Well,
it's right on the edge?
Yeah. And then 3 damage.
Yeah, I'm down to 18. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to survive this leveling up business.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone that route if there's... Maybe you should only do that if the first turn is there like 3 or 4 cards, yeah, to gain experience. Okay, so, yeah, I hate fiddly dials. Okay, so... Alright, so I can play the Cash Ward and gain an experience. Now that I have 10, I can draw a card. It's going to be close. The Order Initiate. Gain 2 experience if you have played and or reveal from your hand Homodious, Undergrowth, and Wraith. So there's an Order, which doesn't count, because that one is an Order. I do have a Homodious, A wraith. Oh, but an underground. Okay, so I was close. Okay, so that's 2 money, 3 money, draw a card. 3, 4 money, 5, 6 money.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Aether Breaker, gain 4, but I'm level 10, so gain 8. All right, so I won't be gaining more damage, so go ahead and take the 8.
I'll
Okay.
use 2 to block.
Okay, you can keep it. You just have to review. You just have to reveal it. Ooh. Okay. So 8. Dang it. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I better spend 1. If I'm going this route, it's probably not going to pay off, but I'm committed. Then I'm going to spend, these are 3 combined. I kind of want to recruit that because then I can banish crap from my hand, but I don't know if it's going to, I'll just fast play it for another one. So that was that. And I got 2 left. What did I need for that? I needed an underground card, or undergrowth. And there's no undergrowth left for 2. Let's try a champion then. Okay, so I fast played this mercenary. Let's put him under. Okay, yeah, I think my experience route is going to be the death of me. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
And 2 crystals. Still too poor. So I get this potion lady. And then I don't have a discard pile yet, so those 2 don't do anything. But 6, 7, 8.
Jeez. Okay, I'm down to 10.
And yeah, all 3 of those cards, or 4, has something to do with my discard pile.
You drew them all before you have one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it. Okay. So, 3 crystals because I'm a level 12. 3 crystals at level 12. 4, 5 crystals. So I'm going to recruit this guy for 4, which is 4 damage. I'm going to not recruit him, I'm going to fast play him for 4. That leaves me everything but 1. So I'll leave my last one just because, again, I'm committed. Replace this, so I have no money left. So that was 4, 5 for this Nile Assassin or Nil Assassin, so that's 9. I'm at level 13, so I get 3 more, so 12 damage. Okay.
Close.
19 to 10, okay. Well, it looks like 13 damage was a pretty big turn. No, that's a nice, I like the idea of, do I need this right away? Or do I want to recruit it and possibly use it for future turns?
Yeah.
I like that. It's just enough of a change. Okay.
Do it. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, now you're rich.
Okay. 5, and I can draw a card. 5, so I'm gonna get. I have lots of undergrowth. Get that.
Okay, you got 2 left. Oh, that'd been the perfect.
There's nothing for 2, so.
Okay, might as well use your. Well, you only get 1.
Oh.
One money for 1, yeah, so you don't spam. Otherwise, you could just buy crystals the whole, every turn and not buy any cards, yeah. So, yeah.
Gain 3 health. And Since I did have another undergrowth, I gained 5 damage. Plus 3. And since I did have another 6 instead. So that's 11.
Okay. Are you sure you've done your math?
Yes.
Okay, 11?
Yeah.
All right, I do have a shield for 3. Okay. So that's 9.
Dang it.
No, wait. 8. I take 8 damage. So. Okay. All right, but I got to do 22 on this turn then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Or if I don't draw any damage cards, then.
All right, so draw a card. I need to shuffle. Okay, unify, destroy an enemy champion. Okay, so that's not gonna. 1, 2. I have 10 experience, so gain 5 health. Up to 7. Okay, oh, but I also gained 1, but I should have gained 1 before I healed myself. Okay, so that guy just shielded me last turn if it wasn't for that. So 2, nothing's for 2, so I'll spend 1. Because 15 is another benchmark for a lot of these.
Yeah.
10, 15, 5, every 5 is pretty much a benchmark. Okay, so they've done their job. There's nothing left for 1. That's done that's job. So I had 6. 6 damage, so 16. Well, you're down to 16. Okay.
My turn.
Yeah. I don't know why I bought this stupid dude. Now I realize that was a stupid buy. Can't do anything.
2 money won't get me anything, so I guess I'll use 1 for experience. And then I got 5 damage.
Okay, go down to 2.
Would have been enough to kill you,
Yeah.
but just had to heal.
Had to heal. Had some cards come up at just the right time. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just realized this champion does me no good. Exhaust if you have 3 or more other champions. Homodius, then draw 2 cards. So, well, that's probably not the first one I should have bought.
Yeah.
Okay. So, woo, here he is. Okay, I'm at 15 experience. So I gained 4 crystals. 4, 5, 6. This gives me 1 more experience up to 16, and I can draw a card for my mastery. Okay. That's going to be 8 damage from that. Let's see, can I buy a, let's see. Oh, I've got 1, 2, 6. So I have 6 money. So can I buy another fast play champion? Of course, now there's 1.
But it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's not going to do any damage. Ooh, draw 2 cards. It's exactly 6. So draw 2. Ooh, money. More money. Well, let's see. I got 2 left. I would spend 1 more for experience. That leaves me 1. Dominion. Gain 5 experience if you have and or reveal from your hand a Homodius, Undergrowth, and Wraith. So play from your hand a Homodius. If I had an Undergrowth, perfect. There's my Wraith. Okay, but these 2 are orders. Okay. So I drew 2. So it takes you down to 8. I fast played this champion. I drew this one. Draw a shield card. The one I have, I think it's... Oh, I get to shuffle, so I need to top deck my shield card.
Gosh.
That's probably not enough. No, it's only 3. Nope. Unless you just happen to draw no damage.
Well, I almost did. I gained 4
yeah.
money and 2.
2 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, if I'd had my shield card. Alright, that takes me out. Yeah.
I almost didn't do it.
Yeah.
If your combos worked out, I might have died.
So if I had survived, I had 15, I could have gotten my Infinity Shard would have given you 3 damage. I could have drawn a card, which I would have gotten a crystal, experience, and well, draw a card and another crystal.
Yeah.
So no, I wouldn't have made it. But that was closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can easily tell the starter cards are white bordered.
Yeah.
All right, so what'd you think? It's not bad.
No.
I mean, yeah, I can see it's the Hero Realm-ish, but there's enough of a switch up that, again, for a little $20 card game,
Yeah.
instead of playing Hero Realms every single time. I do like do I need this right away? Is that going to benefit me, even if it's a one-time use, buying them and just tossing them?
Yeah.
And then, what was the other thing? Oh, the shielding is kind of nice to have it secret, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, because you're like, oh, I'm going to get this big turn. I hope they don't have,
Yeah.
versus the champion where you're like, well, I know 5 of that's going to go here. It's kind of cool. I like the slight little change of having the shield card in your hand and that you don't have to discard it.
Yeah.
And
if for some reason you wanted to take the damage instead of, well, I guess it's kind of the same with
champions.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the champions in Hero Realms you don't have to destroy.
Yeah.
But that's your opponent's choice. With this, you just have the shield.
Yeah.
And you just, again, there's no benefit to not. It's like it's not like you throw that out and you're like, well, do I defend with it or do I have its ability? You get both.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I checked on that. You don't toss it or discard it. You just, you may reveal any number of cards with the shield to prevent that damage. They are not discarded to prevent damage during the opponent's turn, remain in your hand, and thus can be used in future and or play turns. A shield may not be used for damage for your champion, so you can't block your champ. That's the only criteria. All right, I think we'll play another game off camera for practice, but I'm sure we'll play this a few more times. So thanks for joining us. What do you guys think of Shards? Is it too close to Hero Realms for your taste? Or do you have this instead of Hero Realms? Again, it's just enough difference. I mean, the artwork alone makes it feel like I'm playing a completely different game too. All right, thanks for watching. Appreciate a like, comment. Again, what do you guys think of this? But not bad for a first little game. And again, I think future games will go much faster. Obviously, that's our first time. So thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.